Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Phoenix Connection. I'm your host, Natalie Kiji.
And I'm your other, more amazing host, Dina Holtz.
We're going to fight during the commercial break. We'll have an amazing show for you coming your way, so let's jump right into it and get everyone in the know.
So there are some exciting things happening over the weekend. Madagascar 3 is playing at Cheap Seats on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I love that movie with the lion and the zebra and the cute little penguins. Oh, and the hippo!
Oh, you know which part I like? The part where you can check out the times on the screen and the Student Life website for more details. Remember, it's only $2, so even philosophy majors can afford it. On the 7th, Good Times Programming will be taking a group of students to Fright Fest, a fun-filled night at Six Flags. Sure to be a real scream.
You're so clever, Dina.
Hey, I don't write the script. Again, that's Fright Fest on October 7th. Buses will be leaving campus at 7 sharp, so don't miss out. On Tuesday, October 9th, author Kathy Davidson will be lecturing at the Phoenix Rooms in the University Union. She'll be speaking on modern technology and whether it's actually liberating our development rather than arresting our abilities. So keep using those iPads, everyone. And finally, you've just won a brand new car! That was my Oprah impression.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was just kidding, but what you have won is the chance to see The Price is Right live. Wednesday, October 10th, the Widener Center will be hosting the Traveling Show, and you could win prizes. There'll be food, fun, and of course, a whole lot more.
And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, everyone. Well, once again, it's time for a little sports.
A little sports.
Women's soccer isn't as hot as it once was. The Green Bay team lost to rival Indiana last Sunday. The home game's final score was a devastating 3-0. Starting Saturday, October 6th, the women will host 3 games to longtime nemesis Youngstown State.
Despite a rousing comeback at DePaul, Green Bay soccer was soundly defeated in 5 sets during its time in Milwaukee last Friday. The loss brings them to 9-7 for the season, but they'll be back at it against Loyola October 5th and 6th.
The men's basketball team is slated to play 30 games this season, beginning Saturday, November 10th against Chicago State. That kickoff game will be played at home in the beautiful Crest Event Center. 16 games in the schedule are set to be played all across the country from Virginia to Nevada. It's already gearing up to be an exciting season.
And the returning women's coach for basketball, Kevin Borsath, will be leading his team through a difficult schedule. Set to play against the best teams in the Horizon League, Lady Phoenix already has their work cut out for them. The first exhibition game kicks off Saturday, October 27th, right here at home.
Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back after these messages from our commercials team.
Oh, Mom, you shouldn't have.
I should have stayed on campus.
Come to GB Nights every third Friday of the month for food, fun, and a whole lot more. GB Nights at 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the Union, and it's always free.
Experience the world of Batman like never before in the spectacular live-action adventure, Batman Live. Witness as your favorite arena is transformed into Gotham City. Join Batman and Robin as they fight the Penguin, the Riddler, the Joker, and all of your favorite Gotham City villains. Don't miss the crime-fighting arena spectacular Batman Live World Arena Tour.
November 27th and 28th at the Rec Center. Tickets available at RecCenter.com.
Hi, I'm Eric Toms, and you are watching Phlash TV.
Even for the most intrepid senior, there's always something new to discover here on campus. Every episode this season, we're highlighting a feature or facility that most students will find useful. Today, we're taking you on a tour of the Union's underground lair, the Phoenix Club. It's a place of fun, mystery, pretzels, and karaoke. That sounded like Oprah again, didn't it?
Welcome to the Phoenix Club, located in University Union. The club is one of the biggest spots on campus for food, fun, and entertainment for all students at UWGB. These food places provide a big variety of selection, including the grill with burgers and wings, Herbits and Gerbits for many choices of subs, and the club itself for snack food, beverages, and pizza. 'Cause I'm leaving it behind me. Do you need to relieve stress from school? Then come on down to the Phoenix Club. The club offers many recreation for students to do in between classes or at the end of a long day in the classroom. From air hockey, shuffleboard, and ping pong to video games and pool, you can keep yourself busy all day long. The club is also home to cheap seats where you can watch the most recent movies at a cheap price every weekend in the Christie Theater. The Phoenix Club also hosts entertainment like comedians, bands, karaoke, and after hours, free for all students. Did I mention that the club is the only place on campus besides Shorewood Golf Course that serves alcohol? With a valid ID, a student may purchase one alcoholic beverage at a time while enjoying their stay. Need a good spot to watch the Packer games? Come on down to the club and experience the game with a 60-inch screen TV with surround sound and game day deals that you don't want to pass up. The club is a good place to meet friends, have fun, and just to relieve stress from that hard day in the books. This is Andy Harveth with Phlash TV.
I went to bed dreaming, you woke me up singing, get up, high. Last week we brought you our first ever cooking segment, and this week we're doing it again. This time I got in on the action and whipped up something special. And the best part? It's easy to do and easy to clean up after.
Unlike a man.
Today I'll be making turkey quesadillas. It's a simple, easy recipe to make, and it's easy to clean up afterwards. First, you start with the ground turkey, and you plop it in the pan. Turn the burner on, but don't keep it on high. Put it on medium or low, because you don't want to burn the meat. And then right away, you want to add some salt. And a little bit of pepper. Give it some seasoning. Then you want to start chopping up the meat, and as soon as you get that done, start flipping it so you're browning all the sides. And you want to keep chopping the meat and flipping it over until it gets a nice brown color. And then you'll add your taco seasoning and a 3/4 cup of water. Mix that all together. And then put the lid on to lock in the flavor. And set that aside and get your next pan ready. Throw on your tortilla and make sure to turn off the burner so that you're not cooking it as you're throwing all the cheese on. Then once the cheese is on, start putting on the meat. And sprinkle some more cheese on top. Next, put your other tortilla shell on top. Check the cheese to see if it's melted, and then once it's a golden brown, you're ready to flip. Once the other side is a nice golden brown, you're ready to take it off the burner. Cut it up. And serve. And this is the finished product of our turkey quesadilla. Go ahead and try it at home and enjoy. Thanks for being with us for another edition of In the Know. Next week, we'll be featuring more exciting places around campus with a surprise segment that I don't even know about yet.
We're probably just making that up anyway. Coming up next for On the Ball, our sports experts take you to the latest soccer matches right here at home.
Plus, clubs aren't just sandwiches anymore. They're good for sports enthusiasts, too. Mm-hmm. So stay tuned. This is your Phoenix Connection.
Tired of those long commutes to school and unpredictable weather? Try living on campus. Residence Life can help. Visit the housing website for more information.
I should have stayed on campus.
This fall, Phlash TV is bringing Good Vibes back to campus. Good Vibes is a program sponsored by Phlash TV Channel 27 and the Office of Student Life to help you acknowledge the people who matter most. Simply shoot us a message on the Phlash TV Facebook page or visit the front desk of the Office of Student Life to submit your Good Vibes. Use the paper provided and just drop it in the orange box. Then sit back and enjoy the warm fuzzies.
Watching Phlash TV.
Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Connection. You are now on the ball.
Fall is already here and we can smell the soccer in the air. Our crack team of sports pros took the cameras to the field, and boy, was an exciting weekend for Europe's biggest sport. The Green Bay men played against the Wright State Raiders last Saturday. The first half wasn't so lucky for the home team as the Raiders outshot them by a wide margin, procuring a 2-0 lead. Green Bay picked up steam after halftime, getting a solitary goal towards the end, but it wasn't enough. The Raiders went on to win 2-1. This came at a bad time for the Phoenix men after a string of losses at home and abroad. Hosting a Chancellor's Cup on the 3rd against Milwaukee, they'll be abroad again in the 6th and 13 against Valparaiso and Loyola.
The women's Phoenix didn't fare much better. They played at home September 30th against Indiana State. The visitors' team scored in the first 10 minutes, setting up a bad scenario for the home team. Indiana only led 1 in the second half, and Green Bay's offense started to look promising. But with 2 corner shots from Indiana, the game ended at 3-0. This was Green Bay's second consecutive loss at home. The Soccer Lady Phoenix will rise again, however, kicking off a 3-game series at home starting October 6th.
Intramurals is entering its 3rd week, and there's still 2 weeks left to go in the first block. There's still plenty of trench ball, wiffle ball, basketball, racquetball, and indoor volleyball left to go. Here's a preview of what's coming up this season.
We will be moving into week 3 of our first block of intramurals. We play 5 weeks of regular season with the 6th week being playoffs. Upcoming events and dates include October 12th, first ever trench ball tournament. Register on imleagues.com beginning October 1st at noon. On October 14th, registration opens for the indoor intramural season beginning at 6 p.m. Indoor sports this season include basketball for men, women, and co-rec, soccer for men, women, and co-rec, trench ball, wiffle ball, 4-on-4 indoor volleyball, 6-on-6 indoor volleyball, racquetball, and ultimate frisbee. October 25th is the captain's meeting for indoor intramurals beginning at 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. depending on the sport you are in. And finally, October 28th marks the start of the indoor season.
This Sunday, the Packers will travel to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. How do you feel Andrew Luck will do?
I think it's going to be good. I mean, they lost Manning, but they gained something even better, as far as I believe.
Yeah, I mean, they have a future now. Obviously, it's they can kind of relate to how it was in Green Bay with Brett Favre leaving, except Manning left on better terms and is now with the Broncos. Luck has looked pretty good so far. Obviously, the first overall pick this year, and I think he's gonna be a star in the future. I do think that with the pressure that Dom Capers is gonna put on Andrew Luck, that Clay Matthews and AJ Hawk and Nick Perry and all those guys are gonna be blitzing pretty much every play, and I kind of think that it's gonna get in his head.
Yeah, I think it should be a pretty easy game compared to the Saints.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they've faced some really tough teams coming out the box, and to be 2-2 should have been 3-1. They're still in the thick of things, and honestly, the Colts are. I mean, let's face it. There's a reason they had the number 1 pick last year. They were absolutely terrible. But their defense is average, and their offense is really nothing. They really don't have any weapons beside Andrew Luck, and I think the Packers' defense will have quite a few turnovers, and I honestly believe the Packers should win this one pretty handily.
If they don't, it's going to be
a
rough time in Green Bay.
especially with Houston coming on up.
Oh my gosh.
They're the best team in the league, and that could be a loss. We have to get this one this week.
Yeah. This is your Phoenix Connection.